welcome to Align with Arianna. I am Arianna, of course. I want to welcome you to my page where I will be doing a Tell My Story. I am very interested in knowing about this case, Relisha Rudd. She was a young girl that went missing, I believe in 2014, and I have had a lot of you guys reach out to me in regards to her case. She lived in a shelter with her mother, and she went missing. She was known on many occasions to be with a guy that was there, the janitor, and he was married. She was believed to be with him. According to the video footage, they saw her leaving checking in a hotel with him. And shortly after, or I don't know if it was before or after, but his wife was apparently or presumed to be dead, and they sent out bolo for him due to the fact that his wife was murdered, and what they assumed that he was the one. I would like to tap in on her energy. She was very young when she went missing, and I have been known to connect with pure and young spirits. So this is a beautiful opening for me. So Relisha Rudd, if you would like to come in, please do so. Okay, so guys, this is so weird. I am not able to pick up on her energy very heavily. I am able to pick up on the guy's energy, the man that left. I'm not able to pick up on Relisha as much, but the guy, you guys, he wants to talk. He's telling me that he had her in his hands, like he used to walk, and they used to walk and to hold hands a lot. But he's also saying that she was my baby girl. He's saying she was my baby girl, she was my baby girl, and her mother knew about it, okay? She's saying that he is saying, this guy, this is so weird because I'm not picking up on her at all. And usually when I pick up on people, sometimes I can pick up on people that are alive, that are still breathing. But most of the time I pick up on people that has deceased, that are dead. And I'm not picking on much of her energy at all. So it could be a possibility that she is still out there or hasn't transitioned over. She still could possibly be alive. I'm not picking up on her energy. I'm picking up on his energy. He has said that he did everything that he had to do to protect her, and no one else will be able to see her or connect with her because she is with a loving family. She's with a loving family. He is also saying that his mother knew, or her mother knew about it, that she is not in the dark about the situation. Okay, so it wasn't supposed to get out in the media, but he's saying that he never harmed his wife. His wife, it was a suicide or something like that, because she did not want him to take the little girl or to be with her, Relisha. She was fighting that because he spent a lot of money on her, a lot of things he had bought for her. But he is saying that she was very jealous and like envious, and that she was the one that made it appear to be like he murdered her, but he would never harm her. He's saying, I would never harm her, nor the little girl, because the little girl is my child. So I don't know if he means that is his child, as in that's actually his child, or if he's saying that as if if it was like a child. He's saying the reason why I decided to kill myself or take myself out was to protect her, because I knew that they were going to ask me a lot of information about where she was. They were going to torture me about where she was, but it's no way that I was going to give that information up. So I decided to take myself out of the picture. he's saying that the little girl's with someone that they trust very much so, and that she's well taken care of now. She is closer to her teenage age, and he said that he's there with her on her journey. But it was more like he felt like he was the sacrifice for her, that he had to put himself in harm's way so that she can have a life. Because he said that it was so disgusting in ways or different ways or manners that she was left in or kept in. She had bed bug bites, he's saying. She had bed bug bites on her all over her body, and her hair was never done. It was never combed, and she was a beautiful soul and a beautiful being that he wished. He said he used to buy barrettes for her, to put pretty barrettes in her hair. I don't know if he did or the mother did, but the mother was, from what he's telling me, the mother didn't care about what was going on. That's what he is saying. He's saying that the mother didn't care, and she played a very important part into this whole situation. He's saying that he did it because she's in the dark, but not completely in the dark. So the mother is in the dark about the situation, but not completely. He's saying that he deceived the mother to who she was with, so the mother could never go back and get her. But she knew that everything was going to play out the way it did. But she just wasn't expecting to play out when it did play out. He is also saying that it was a pattern of hers to keep Relisha by herself, to keep her away from everybody. But the pattern was so that Relisha could feel comfortable with him, to be around him. So others didn't know that that's what she was doing, but it was very much aware between them, because the mother, he's saying that the mother said that she looks like her father, or that he reminded her of Relisha's father. So that is why she felt comfortable with him, and he's saying that he felt very much so comfortable with her because he saw this little girl aching, you guys. He saw her in so much pain. He saw her in the agony. He said that he took an oath and an honor to be there to stand as a protector for her. So he said he would never put her in harm's way. He would never harm her. The reason why he took himself out of the situation is because he knew that he was going to be harmed in such a manner so that it would almost make him be compelled to tell them where she is at. Now, he's saying that she is very safe, that nothing has happened to her. So that is why there will be no remains or anything found, because he said, I wouldn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I wouldn't do that. He said, when I took her back into the hotel room, I fed her, I clothed her, I made sure she had a bath. So he's saying that she didn't have a bath for about 3 weeks or so, something like that, is that she didn't have a bath. And he said that he fed her, he clothed her, he gave her a bath. And something about this toy that she had, some type of bear or something, baby bear or something, she had with her, that she carried with her, is still with her to this day. And when she looks at that bear, she refers to him. He is saying that he took an oath and a vow to make sure that nothing would ever happen to her, that nothing would ever be, and she would never be in harm's way. He is saying that it's the mother's dirty secret. He's saying it's the mother's dirty secret about the situation, and she is still alive. But he's also saying that the little girl is she's not a little girl anymore, but she's happy. She doesn't want to be in a situation where she is found out. he is saying that he's not evil. He's not evil. He wouldn't do anything to harm her. And the fact that people look at him like that, he's saying that it makes him feel like he's saying it doesn't matter because he took an oath and a vow to protect her. He's saying that he's part of a higher order, meaning like his soul is part of a group, a higher order of people that are sent to protect children that are in harm's way. He's saying he's a warrior, and he did what he had to do to make sure that she was safe. And he is also saying that people have turned this whole story and made it to something that it's not. And it was never really supposed to be out. They are saying that it was never really only supposed to be out. The part that why the story was able to get out the way it did was because the mother panicked and she wanted to go overboard with it. And his wife, something about his wife committed suicide. She was never harmed by him, but they didn't rule it as suicide because they were looking for this little girl, because the little girl was known to be with him. So he's saying that's how it got out in the situation, but it was never supposed to be out and well known in the community. He's saying that the mother was aware, she was rewarded with something, and I just want to use the cards here to just clarify the mother's energy, because he is saying that the mother was rewarded with money and finances in this whole situation, and it was a deal that she was not supposed to go back on, because he said that he knew someone that could take very good care of her, much better than her. So she said she wasn't planning on having any more kids, that she was done with having kids. And he's saying that she even hurt to see her daughter in that situation, because she knew that it was nothing that she could do for her. She's saying that it was times that they went unfed. He's saying that it's time that the little girl went unfed, but not on his watch. But it was times that the mother would not beat her. She's saying that he said that he let the little girl watch cartoons while they were at the hotel, watch TV, because she didn't get to watch TV. And she loved something like she loved a Tweety Bird or something. She loved to watch cartoons. I don't know if it was a Tweety Bird or some kind of cat and some kind of bird and cat. I don't know. Some kind of cartoon with a bird in it, and she used to mimic it a lot, very well, so much so that she felt like that energy. He told her that it was time to go. He's saying, baby, it's time to go. You want to never have to worry about me. I'm your dad, and I will always be there to protect you. But you are going to be with someone, and he is actually showing images of her now, and I don't know if he wants me to talk about it. He doesn't want me to talk about it, but he is showing possibly what she could be doing and where she's at right now. Now, as you know, I respect the wishes of the spirits that I am connecting with, because they are allowing me to connect with them. I do not want to cross any boundaries. He's not saying the person's name of who she is with, but he is saying that she's well loved, cared for, and out of harm's way. And he's saying that no one would ever know. No one would ever know. So he's not even willing to tell me a name. But he was saying, baby girl, it's time to go, it's time to go, it's time to leave. And she was happy about leaving. She felt comfortable with him. She knew that he wasn't there to hurt or harm her. Okay. I'm sorry. That was so weird. That was spirit communicating. And it literally scared me. But he doesn't want me to talk about it anymore. He doesn't want me to talk about it anymore. He said that's enough. She's okay. She's well. I was going to pull the mother's energy. I am not going to pull the mother's energy because he is coming on very strong. He is very protective of her. He doesn't want any more communication to be talked about. He knows that she's okay. He knows that he did not harm her. I am going to stop this session. So if any of you would like to move forward with your personal reading, please email me or go to my website at www.align-with-Arianna.com. And I want to thank you guys for this reading. I want to thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to do this reading, but I have to end this session now. So I want to thank you guys. Peace and love.